So what happened to me the other day? I totally made less than minimum wage, probably made in the negatives when I was working. Not the entire day, it was just for 1 hour. Guys, it is totally possible to make negative money while you're out there working DoorDash. And it is totally possible to make under minimum wage. Everything that you have to factor in while you're making your money, it really starts to add up. So make sure when you get your paycheck, you're checking out how much money you're spending on gas, on your cell phone bill, on your car insurance, on your car maintenance, on your oil changes. Whenever you factor in how much money that you're making per hour. So if you're doing this full time, really take these factors into consideration because it's really going to determine how much you're making per hour. The other night I was working and I picked up a Jack in the Box order. It was a stacked order, so that means it was 2 orders at once. It was for about $17 for both orders, and they were relatively close drop-offs. So I drove all the way to Jack in the Box, I got in line, and I noticed there was about 20 cars ahead of me. So what I did was I just sent a text to the customers saying, hey, I'm in line. There's about 20 cars ahead of me, so it will probably take a while, just to let you know. If you need to cancel, please do it now. I just want to give them a heads up because it is totally possible for them to cancel while you're just waiting in line, and that totally screws you over because you're not making any money at that point. One person texted back and said, thank you so much for waiting. And the next person's text back said, WTF, are you serious? Now I could have gone about this a couple different ways, but I just text back, yes, I'm in line, I'll be waiting. So it was a pretty simple text, nothing too crazy. The first customer was super nice about it. So I waited about 15-20 minutes. I didn't want to cancel the order because at that time in my city, there aren't really a lot of options. And even if it was going to take me an hour, $17 is still pretty good. About 20-30 minutes in, the second customer texted me, ETA question mark. I told him there's still about 7 cars in front of me. I'm still in line. I'm waiting. There's nothing I can do. I didn't text him this, but I said to myself, what do you want me to do? Jump in there and help out the cooks? Like, I can't do that. All I can do is sit here and wait just like you would if you were coming to get your own food. And I was getting to the point where it was getting really frustrating. I wasn't sure how long it was going to take, but I knew that if it took at least an hour, then $17 would still be worth it for me. So what happened was I got up to the speaker. I was 1 car away and I heard ahead of me, sorry, we're closed. We just took the last order. Now, I had no idea that they were going to close early because they typically close at 1. It was 12 and it really sucks. They said they were closing because of the employee shortage, which is probably true, but man, that really sucks. So I got up to the speaker and I just said, hey, do y'all have the order for me? I've been waiting for an hour. They said, no, we don't have anything in our system. We just closed down. Sorry, there's nothing we can do. So boom, there I am stuck, wasted an hour. I called support. I let them know, hey, the store's closed. And I was working Uber Eats on this order, so they only give you a flat rate of $3. So when I called them, they gave me a flat rate for each order at $3 a piece, so a total of $6. So I waited in line for an hour to make $6. In my state, that is less than minimum wage. That's probably less than minimum wage in any state. I wasn't even able to contact the customers because what would be the point? They were just going to get pissed off and cancel it before I could get my $3 flat rate. So yeah, it is totally possible to make under minimum wage. Because now if you factor in the cost of gas at that point and all the other bills, I probably wasted a gallon of gas or more just waiting in line. So that's $3 right there. That didn't even cover the cost of one of the cancellations. So now I'm probably looking at $2.50, $3 in total for that hour. It's really shitty. And you really don't want to get stuck in that situation. I really had no other options. If I would have canceled it, I would have waited another 30-40 minutes probably just to get an order that night. I had no idea that this was going to happen to me. So yeah, when you work DoorDash and Uber Eats full times, you are totally at the will of the customer and the restaurant. You're an independent contractor, meaning you pretty much have no guarantees. So yeah, guys, that's my story for tonight. So be careful out there while you're working. Please try to make smart decisions. I probably shouldn't even have been working at that time because everything was just closing down and there was just a million people out there just trying to get orders, and it wasn't even worth it. And all in all, I think I made like $20 that night for working about 2 to 3 hours. So it really wasn't worth it for me because I really like to make more than that while I'm working. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Please like and subscribe if you want more content like this.